How you doing, you lovely people? Just on my way over to the allotment now. Come with me if you want. I haven't been for a couple of weeks. I've been crazy busy at work and at home with family and everything. I managed to get over and do a little bit of watering, but I haven't really done a lot. So I'll be interested to see what it's going to be like when I get over there. If any of the rabbits or anything have got in and eaten anything. So I'm off to now. Come with me if you want. It's silly o'clock. It's that time. It's silly o'clock. It's that time of day. School run. I'm going to have to cyclist on my inside. Be very, very careful with my driving. There's a blockage at the other end of this chicane already. Look at this. Silly o'clock. There's a blockage at the other end of the road already. Stupid chicane they put in. I absolutely hate it. It's supposed to slow people down, but they just chicane both ends. And instead of what people do, well, it's a really good idea if people didn't speed up in the middle and think, oh, I can make that. Yeah, silly o'clock. Right, I must say it's really lovely to have you guys with me, and thank you very much for all you new subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. Yep, definitely silly o'clock. Right, I am really sorry if it's noisy. I've got the window open, it is baking. The alternative is having the air conditioning on, which is then probably even more noisy. Hopefully, I'm just thinking, hopefully we won't see any bad driving, and hopefully it won't be bad driving on my behalf. Do you know what? It's not silly o'clock yet. I've just looked at the time. It's 15 minutes to silly o'clock. I've got a new phone because my old one basically packed in, where I decided I'm going to have a go at doing a bit of YouTubing. My old phone battery, I think, more or less. God, the van's empty, so it's really noisy. Yeah, sorry about the noise again. The battery on the phone, my old phone is packed up. I've still got a memory card in it. I'm still using the phone at the minute as a backup. But yeah, loving the new phone, loving the new phone holder, not loving the bank balance. Right, what I'll probably do is fast forward this because it's going to get really boring listening to me talk a load of waffle. I was doing this school run the other day. I know I'm not on the school run now, but I was doing the school run, same route, and a white van, not relevant, smashed right into the back of my wife's car that I was driving. Yeah, I wasn't best pleased. I wasn't overly upset, it's just one of those things, but adds a bit of time to your day, doesn't it? Well, that's a bit of a pain. It's starting to rain. I think it's only going to be showers. Right then, chaps, I think this might turn into a bit more of a winter project than a summer project. Where are we to? July, Dad's birthday. So yeah, July. We're in July. I won't give his birthday away, but yeah, at the allotment, I'll show you what I've done today. It's not very exciting, I'm afraid, because not getting the time over at the moment because of obviously running the gardening business. But got the shed today. We've got a water bath to bring over. We've got a shed base to do. We've got a shed to put up, to film and put up. So filming everything is slowing me down considerably. But I'll just show you what I've done today. Not fantastically exciting, I'm afraid. So got given three sunflowers from a lady I bought a load of tools from. Saw the tools advertised and she said, do you want some plants? And sort of become good friends. Hopefully she'll might watch my channel or certainly send us some photos of what we planted. So she gave us those 3 sunflowers. They've waited nearly 2 weeks to go in, so they're in. Tomatoes are growing, watered them. The cucumbers haven't moved much, but I think they probably do better in a greenhouse, don't they, really? And we're late with the runner beans, but they are, where are they to? Almost to my height, 4.5 feet. So they're doing all right. and I can't believe how much weed's grown. I don't know what type. I think it's perennial. I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Some sort of grass type weed, or like corny type weed, like you see for bird feed or something. Yeah. So a lot of weeds. Yeah, I will probably put down some matting and whatnot, the old whatnot. Now I'm going to do grass paths because I like next door's. Next door's got grass paths, if you can see over there. This is mine where it's dug. That was what my boy did. I don't know why he went to the furthest corner of the plot and decided to start digging, but I don't mind. We'll get it all dug over, get it all renovated up as soon as I can. What they called raspberries. So raspberries are coming back up, which is fine because we know where they are and we can sort of move them to where we want them if we want to keep any of them. Right, so I have got today, somebody gave me, a friend again, a very lovely lady, gave us these kale plants. So I've got those to put in. I've got a covering to keep the birds off. I wouldn't normally use that. I'd probably use a netting normally, but desperate times, desperate measures. So I'm going to put that up and I'll film that after I've done it in a minute. Right, I'm going to plant these kale plant about a trowel's width apart. I say that was probably too close, but I've got 8 plants and the covering is only 6 feet-ish long, 2 meters, whatever 2 meters is in feet. It's over 6 feet, I know, but I need to get 8 plants covered with 6 feet's worth, so we'll see how it works out. So just digging out a hole. I went far too deep earlier. I think that was probably too deep as well, and then planting them in. Obviously without the pot, like so. Take them out the pot, but I need my hand for that. You caught me having a break. Got a bottle of juice. It's not red wine, I wish it was. Sat in my wheelbarrow. Don't know if you can see my wheelbarrow. Can't really see it very well, can you? Where is it? Bucket chair. When's a wheelbarrow, not a wheelbarrow? When it's a bucket chair. My hand's shaking. Sorry about that, shaky camera. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone here. If there is, they're really, really quiet. Just admiring my handiwork. My view from a bucket chair. Just want to add this into a video somewhere. I would absolutely love to do more filming inside the house, but I've got 3 kids and the wife works and I work, and can get a bit messy. So this morning, it's Wednesday, I'm going to go and take down a shed for the allotment which we've been given. We're on a free site, you know, where you put stuff up for free and buyer collects, buyer dismantles. So we're going to do that today. It's Wednesday, and I'm cleaning the house this morning for my wife while she's at work, and then I've got to go and take the shed down. So I just thought I'd mention that I would love to film around the house and in the house, but it means cleaning the house first. Honest channel, gotta be honest, ain't you? But I mean, it will be clean, but it'll be clean for about 5 minutes, because then the kids come in from school. First thing they do is go straight to the cupboard and pull out all the food, eat everything they can, and just drop their bags on the floor, drop their shoes on the floor, and it becomes not an environment in which I want to film. Right. So if anybody did wonder, but that at the moment, that's the reason. If I can get myself up together and make the house tidy, I will film around the house. One of my bags of rubbish has fallen over on my driveway. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Right, I'm going to take my girls to school. I have to remove him, I think, before we set off.